Good morning, class. My name is Sarah Wesley. I'm here to present on the topic types of nuclear reaction. What are the types of nuclear reaction? We have 4 types of nuclear reaction: nuclear fission, nuclear decay, and transmutation. I'm going to explain on nuclear fission and nuclear fusion. What is nuclear fission? Nuclear fission is a process in which heavy element is being split into 2 equal masses with a release of energy and radiation. In 1939, German scientists brought about nuclear fusion by bombarding uranium with neutrons which are traveling at a moderate speed. This process resulted in a uranium atom being split up into 2 fragments of about equal sizes, and is being accompanied by an evolution of tremendous release of energy and radiation. What is nuclear fission? Nuclear fission is a process in which heavy element is being fused to is a process in which nucleus of lighter elements is being fused together to form heavy elements with a release of energy and radiation. This energy is due to a loss of mass in which the heavier nucleus is being formed and the fusion of the lighter nucleus. The amount of energy per unit mass of nuclear fusion is being liberated by nuclear fusion is far greater than the liberated by nuclear fusion. Thank you.
Good morning, class. My name is Asma Usman, and as my co-member said, there are 4 types of nuclear reactions, and I'm here to explain the other 2. We have nuclear decay. Nuclear decay is perhaps one of the most important processes to understand in nuclear chemistry. Why is that so? This is because it is the origin of radioactivity, and it is the basic application of nuclear chemistry outside of the nuclear power industry. What is nuclear decay? Nuclear decay is the process whereby an unstable isotope is transformed into another new element spontaneously by the emission of ionization radiation. And then we have transmutation. In 1919, Lord Rutherford succeeded in transmuting a nitrogen isotope into an oxygen isotope by transforming it into a former alpha particle. Transmutation is basically the reverse of natural decay. It is the process of non-spontaneous elements. It is a non-spontaneous process whereby one element is converted to another, artificial creation, which allows it to create radioactive isotopes. It also involves increasing of the mass of a nuclide. Thank you.
Good morning to you all. My name is Mukhtar Ali Gidado, and I'm here to present on the topic advantages of nuclear chemistry. The advantages of nuclear chemistry over fossil fuel nuclear power generation. So as we all know, nuclear power generation is a clean source and a reliable source of energy because the fossil fuels emit CO, carbon dioxide, and carbon dioxide, which is harmful to man and its environment. The nuclear powered source is cleaner than the fossil fuel. The fossil fuel is more dirtier than the nuclear power source. And the nuclear power source has high power output, and it has one of the lowest carbon. The nuclear power generation, it has one of the lowest carbon emission process of generating power. I don't know, carbon is the base element of creation of carbon dioxide and carbon dioxide, which is harmful to both man and its environment. So, and it's essential for it has essential response to climate and greenhouse effect. Thank you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Nanyo Augustine, and I'm here to talk about the disadvantages of nuclear reactions. Now, nuclear reactions have a lot of hazardous effects on human beings and other animals, like the use of atomic bombs, hydrogen bombs, and neutron bombs in warfare. The end of the Second World War in 1944 was caused by an atomic bomb in Japan, and up till now they are still suffering the consequences because it is very hazardous and it has very dangerous uses. Secondly, nuclear reactions like radioactivity has caused a lot of diseases, cancer, and even leukemia. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much for your presentation, Ruby. I have just 2 questions for you. But before I ask my question, anybody with question? Nobody. Okay, you talked about nuclear fission reaction, right? And nuclear fusion. Am I right?
Yes.
As types of what? Nuclear reaction, isn't it? So can you write an equation to show either fission or fusion reaction? Can we see an equation? Just an equation, nuclear equation, showing nuclear fission reaction?
No.
Okay, what of fusion? Can we have an equation? Okay. So question 2. In this case, we have listened to your presentation. You talked about one of the advantages of nuclear power generation. Or I don't know, am I seeing advantages of nuclear reaction or advantages and disadvantages of nuclear power generation?
Power generation.
So, you said that its electricity is more stable. Did you mention that the electricity produced from nuclear power generation is more stable than the normal hydroelectric power generation?
No. It's more reliable.
Okay, it's reliable. Okay, compared to hydroelectric power generation. Okay. Now, Nigeria as a country, do you think it can rely on nuclear power generation as its source of electricity?
No.
No.
Okay, why do you think Nigeria as a country cannot depend on nuclear power generation? What are your reasons?
Because it's expensive.
Can you think our budgets may not be enough to handle that as a country?
Yes.
And it is a non-renewable source of energy.
Okay.
Yes.
So that's why we cannot renew it.
Yes, sir.
As a country. So are you saying that Nigeria has a poor renewal technique towards renewing some resources for further use?
Yes.
Okay, you have your proof and facts.
Yes, sir. The budget.
Okay, the budget.
Yes. It is
Okay,
deficit.
so the budget, the deficit
Yes,
is not
sir.
enough, right?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
So you are now referring to Nigeria depending mostly now on hydroelectric power generation.
Exactly.
So the country should not even think of bringing
Nuclear. Yes.
So that's your advice to Nigeria.
Yes, sir.
It's okay. So thank you.
Thank you, sir.